3 years ago, I was lying on the ground in a parking lot. My dress was hiked up, my groceries were rolling under a car, and 2 teenagers were laughing at me. That laugh did something to me. Something worse than the fall ever did. And what I did for the next 5 months nearly put me in the ground for good. I'm 89 years old. I walked 6 miles a day in rain and snow for 31 years delivering mail. But that day, I felt so hard to get up from the ground. But listen, I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you because I don't want you to go through what I went through. Watch till the end, and you'll know more about falling than your doctor ever told you. My name is Evelyn Porter from Bristol, Rhode Island. 31 years at the post office. I wasn't the kind of woman who sat down. 3 years ago, I was 86. Thursday morning, January. Same grocery store I'd gone to for 30 years. It had rained the night before and frozen overnight. I didn't even think about it. I entered the parking lot, stepped towards my car, and my foot hit a patch of ice. Both legs went out from under me like someone yanked a rug, and I went down hard on the asphalt. My bag split open, cans rolling everywhere. And I look up, and there's 2 teenagers near the entrance. They looked at me and laughed. You know, the kind of laugh you do before your brain catches up. But I heard it. Lying there with my knee bleeding and my dress all bunched up, I heard it. A woman came and helped me up. I told her I'm fine. I knew I wasn't fine. I drove home with blood on my knee, and that laugh stuck in my head. I didn't go back to that store for 5 months. After that day, I hid. That's the honest truth. I hid. I stopped going to the store, stopped walking to the mailbox, started holding walls in my own house. Within 3 months, my world was 3 rooms, bedroom, bathroom, and my recliner. I sat there all day. My legs got thinner. My arms got weaker. I could feel my body leaving me. One afternoon I tried to stand up, and my legs gave out. I fell right back into the chair, and I cried. First time in 20 years, not from pain, from shame. I kept hearing those 2 kids laughing. My daughter came over one Sunday and saw how weak I'd gotten. She took me to the doctor. He gave me a pamphlet. I read it that night. And something inside me changed. Not hope. Anger. You know what I read? 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls every year. Over 41,000 people died from falls in 1 year. If you fall once, your chances of falling again double. Half the people who fall never tell their doctor. And here's the part that got me. When you get scared, you stop moving. When you stop moving, your muscles get weak. When your muscles get weak, you fall again. That's exactly what I was doing. I was scared, and the fear was killing me faster than the fall ever could. So I asked for help. A physical therapist named Danielle came to my house. First thing she said was, "Evelyn, stand up from that chair without using your hands." I couldn't do it. She smiled and said, "That's where we start." She gave me 5 simple exercises. Nothing hard, nothing fancy. First, stand up and sit down from a kitchen chair without your hands. I started with 3 times. Took weeks to get to 10. Second, walk heel to toe down the hallway, one hand on the wall, like a tightrope, twice a day. You understand? Third, stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Just 10 seconds, then 20, then 30. Keep increasing. Fourth, go up on your toes again and again at the kitchen counter while the coffee brews. 15 times every morning. You have no idea how much it helps. Fifth, lift your leg out to the side while holding the chair. 10 times each leg. That one's for your hips. Danielle said strong hips are what catch you when you start to slip. And all these exercises improved my balance. I couldn't believe it, but I did these every single day, not one day off. Every time I wanted to quit, I remembered that parking lot. But the exercises were only half of it. Stay with me because these next tips might save your life more than any exercise. First thing is the sit, wait, stand rule. Let me explain. Every time you get out of bed or a chair, don't jump up. Sit on the edge first. Wait 30 seconds. Let the blood settle. Then stand up slow. Most falls happen in the first 10 seconds after standing because your blood pressure drops and your brain doesn't get enough blood. Doctors call it postural hypotension. This one habit stops more falls than any grab bar. Second is to check your pills. My doctor found out my blood pressure pill and my sleep pill were both dropping my pressure at the same time. He changed when I take them. That one small change made a big difference. Third, throw away your slippers. I mean it. No more soft soles. No more walking around in socks. Wear flat, rubber-soled shoes in the house. I bought 2 pairs of sneakers, one for inside, one for outside. I lace them up every morning like I'm going to work. Fourth is to go through your house room by room. Why? Pick up every loose rug. Put grab bars by the toilet and in the shower. Put night lights in the hallway, the bathroom, and the kitchen. Move things you use every day to lower shelves so you never have to reach over your head. Clear every cord and clutter off the floor. You get me? Fifth is wet floors and ice. This is the one that got me. A patch of black ice changed my whole life. Now I keep a mop by the sink. Any spill gets wiped right away. Non-slip mats in the shower and outside it. And in winter, honey, listen to me. Don't go outside after a freeze until someone checks that walkway. I don't care if you need milk. Ice takes more people down than any rug ever did. Your pride is not worth a broken hip. And Danielle told me something I'll never forget. Using a wall isn't weakness. Holding a chair isn't failure. Using a walker isn't giving up. It's choosing to stay alive. So now I run my hand along the wall when I walk. I keep a chair in the middle of my hallway to rest, and I bought a walker with a seat for going outside. I don't care who sees me. She also said, drink more water. When you're dry, your blood pressure drops easier. I keep a water bottle on every table now, and I got my eyes checked. Hadn't done that in 4 years. New glasses. Hearing aids, too. Nobody tells you how much your balance depends on your eyes and ears. 6 months after Danielle walked into my house, I walked back into that grocery store. I rolled right past the entrance where those kids laughed at me, and I didn't care. 8 months later, I started a Tuesday group at the senior center. I call it Stand Strong. I hand out pages from my notebook, the exercises, the shoe rules, the home checklist, the questions to ask your doctor. 12 women come every week. 3 had fallen and told no one. 1 woman hadn't left her house in 4 months. I said, I know, honey, that's why you're here. 3 years ago, 2 teenagers laughed at me on the ground. Last Tuesday, a woman in my group stood up from a chair without her hands for the first time in a year. She cried. She was so grateful to me for helping her stand up. You fell, or you're scared you will. Stop hiding. Stop making your world smaller. The fall doesn't take your life. The fear does. Get up. I did, and I'm 89. Share this with someone who needs it. If you've fallen and never told anyone, tell me in the comments. You're not alone.